Once upon a time, during the reign of the 18th Hung King, there lived a young man named Mai Yen, also known as Antiem. He was intelligent, handsome, and quick-witted. The king admired him so much that he adopted him as a foster son and entrusted him with important responsibilities in the royal court. The king even gave his foster daughter in marriage to Antiem and bestowed upon him great wealth and a noble title. One day during a royal banquet, Antiem remarked, "Gifts bring worries, and handouts are debts." By this, he meant that everything he possessed was earned through his own effort and diligence. However, when this statement reached the king's ears, he saw it as arrogance and ingratitude. Enraged, the king ordered Antiem and his family to be exiled to a deserted island off the coast of Nga Son, in present-day Thanh Hoa, Vietnam. Upon arriving on the island, Antiem and his wife brought with them only a little food and a cooking pot. His wife worried, "How will we survive on this deserted island?" Antiem comforted her, "Heaven gave us life, and our fate lies in both heaven and ourselves. Why should we worry?" They built a shelter and searched for food from wild plants and seafood. Life was hard, but they remained determined and never gave up. One early morning, as the sun began to rise over the deserted island, Mai Antiem ventured along the shoreline, his eyes scanning for anything that might aid his family's survival. Suddenly, he noticed a peculiar sight. A bird with vibrant plumage was pecking at a strange fruit lying on the sand. The fruit had a smooth green rind, and where the bird had taken bites, a vivid red flesh was revealed, dotted with shiny black seeds. As Antiem approached, the startled bird flew away, leaving behind the half-eaten fruit. Curious, he picked it up, examining its unusual appearance, reasoning that if the bird could eat it, perhaps it was safe for humans too. He took a cautious bite. To his delight, the flesh was sweet and refreshing, a welcome contrast to the meager fare they had been subsisting on. Recognizing the potential of this newfound fruit, Antiem carefully collected the black seeds, thinking they might be cultivated. He returned to his family, sharing the discovery and the remaining fruit with them. Together, they decided to plant the seeds, hoping to grow more of this delicious fruit. They selected a sunny patch of land near their shelter, cleared it of debris, and planted the seeds in neat rows. Each day, they tended to the plot diligently, watering the soil and protecting the young sprouts from pests. Over time, the seeds germinated, sprouting vines that sprawled across the ground, eventually producing blossoms and then fruits. As the fruits matured, their green rinds concealed the juicy red flesh within. When they finally harvested and tasted the ripe fruit, they were overjoyed by its sweetness and the sustenance it provided. They named it Te Qua, meaning western fruit, in honor of the direction from which the bird had come. This discovery not only ensured their survival, but also laid the foundation for future prosperity as they continued to cultivate and share the fruit with others.